Greetings, this is Warrior King, and the time has come for the lions and the lionesses to tell their own story. This is the lion's voice. Give thanks and praise for the wonderful blessing that's been poured on me. Give thanks and praise. Jah use I as an instrument to set the people free. Jah give all the powers to chant. Jah give all the powers to chant. Rastafari, the lion's voice.
What do you have to tell the people about Rastafari?
Light to the world. The king of kings and the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. And let himself, where's rightful ruler? Hey yo! Yeah, hear them high, hear the black king on the 23rd of July. So tell them guy who praise God up in the sky, it's a lie. The Almighty living on your night. From ancient time them a try. Them Romans know them just open them suit and ties. Criminals ain't got no alibi, they stole my people. Then them come without them genocide.
Are you talking about slavery?
Them couldn't kill. The lion will come conquer Judah tribe.
Who?
Go through tribulation, and I strive, see sufferation, and I still rise. That's why we tell them in America, live Rastafari in every ghetto area. We come if you tell them in Toronto, straight at it.
What advice would you have for content creators, young people who see I Never Knew TV and what you have created, which is essentially a network channel, you know what I mean? Because some network programs, when you look at the Nielsen ratings, you're probably beating some of them with your analytics. You know? So what would you tell a young person in terms of what they need to think about and what they need to be successful?
I think the first thing definitely you want to try to I would start with a topic that you're very knowledgeable in.
Yes.
I think people don't get enough credit, man. Like a lot of these I don't know what do you call them, analysts or something?
Yeah.
People are pretty bright, bro.
Yeah.
Knowledgeable. Like you have to be very knowledgeable to do a proper interview.
Yes.
With different people from different walks of life and different industries and different historical contexts. So you definitely have to be very knowledgeable in your craft. Main thing, start, right? And that consistency, bro. You know, it's a universal concept. Like, it's a consistent person in all aspects of my life.
Yeah, consistency.
You know, so it's just like, yeah, and that's the next thing too, man. I think some people are too worried about perfection, worried about what other people think, and worried about, like, you know, I've done so many things that would be considered a flop that I put a lot of time in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of time in it, but it's like, I will say that with everything I've done, I learned so much. So we did the short film on history of the Mesh Marina. Yeah, to some people they say like it's a lot of attraction, but in reality it's really not. You know, and we expected to do more, but we learned so much because it was a different type of thing we did, and we learned so much through that process. So it's just like everything's just a learning process. Don't do anything with the expectation of like a lot of people watching it, it's going viral. I didn't use that word, bro. It's just like, yo, just do what you're doing and just try to be the best that you can and just be consistent. That's whether you get we post a minimum of 3 things, 2 to 3 things a day, right?
A day.
But so remember,
you see that people, I'm at 1 a day, and people are saying, Brethren, your PS, the man said 3 a day.
But now remember though, right? We do a lot of interviews, right? Yes. I interviewed you today. Yeah. I interviewed somebody yesterday in Jamaica. Yeah. I got an interview on Tuesday. I got an interview on Friday, and I think they're doing 2 interviews in Jamaica. Yeah. And somebody's supposed to do something in Florida. Yeah. Factor in Muda, you know, Muda there every Monday, and some other little things.
Muda's a regular segment.
Muda's every month. Brian go by there every month.
Okay, good.
Go by there every month.
Yeah, man. And see, so I just want people to hear the commitment, because I started doing once a week posting, and I realized that now I'm going nowhere. Whatever I was trying to do, and then I went to couple, and then I started doing daily posting because the information I was getting, you have to feed me out there. You have to feed it. You know, there's no way around that.
you gotta feed the algorithm and you gotta feed the people. It takes people along because all the brands that we know have been around for 20, 30 years.
20, 30 years.
So it takes a long time for people to take you seriously.
Hey, talk about the trust that you have to build with your audience and how.
The trust you build with your audience is that, all right, it goes with your brand in the sense that they already know we're not dealing with certain things for her.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? It's just certain things we're not dealing with because they know, and artists know it too, because if you see an interview somebody does somewhere else compared to the interview, you see they're on a totally different vibe because they know we don't deal with that, and it's just not the place, you know? So it's just the consistency that creates the brand, and like people respect that consistency. Like, as I said, I'm a man, I'm not out there like that, so I don't really run into people don't really know who I am anyway. So
you see the exclusive, this interview is exclusive. The Virgin don't interview for many people. This is why I'm telling you, the superpower is there. You can't see.
No, I was saying that like people just know the brand, and they just know like it's just building your brand, man. It's just that consistency. Like, you don't have to say anything, you don't have to do anything. And like, even if you were to do something different, they gonna call you out. They say, well, what you dealing with? You know, or this don't. You know, but the fact that like, and I bypass a lot of money because I'm a talented person, so I can do sports, I can do a lot of stuff, I can do mix up, but like that's not part of the mission, and that's not the energy of sound I'm trying to put out in earth.
And I love that. Brand integrity is so crucial to what you're talking about. You stick to what the mission was.
Just stick to the mission, man. And the mission is this: to inform, educate, inspire. You know, we deal with food. We deal with consciousness, we deal with life, and that's all we deal with.
I want you to talk about family. We're going to wind down, but I want you to talk about family, the importance of your wife, your queen that you met in college. How does that factor into the greatness that you are showing?
I think it's the key component. My wife's my number one fan, probably next to my mother. I don't know where they at in that, but no, she's definitely a number one fan. She's definitely supportive. She's definitely truthful. You know, she gives encouragement when I'm discouraged. As I said, everybody see you as like this great confident figure, but like your wife know you're real you. Like my mother told me that the only person that really know you is your wife, because you're a different person that you grew up around for your parents, you know. So she's very supportive, she's very truthful. She tell me if I'm doing foolish, she tell me if I'm doing good. Say sometimes you need to slow down or that vibe. So I'm definitely blessed with that in regards to having that type of person around me. And I think it's cool in regards to my daughter that like I was exposed to my pops. I saw my pops do a lot of things, right? Time was different in regards to this generation, in regards to the amount of time I spent with my daughter versus him. But like I think that as black people, a lot of times we suffer is that we don't think we could do it because we don't necessarily see it and we never touched it. You know, like I've touched someone that kind of like did stuff that the average person's not doing. So I have that in me. And I just think it's cool for my daughter to see me doing stuff and also see the growth. Also see like, man, like, yo, homeboy was here, or I see this now, or
I love about my children watching the journey and building the channel, because they're actually getting to see from the ground up. Purposely doing it organically so that they can see the work. Because I can, you know, I have a little bit of advantages being in the industry over 10 years, being the Rastafari community over 20 years. You know, I can tomorrow do a press run and platforms, and I haven't done that purposely because I want to build organically, so that when I do that, you know what I mean, it can have more impact. So talk to me as we get to wind down here about where do you see the future of I Never Knew TV? You know, what
the cool thing about the YouTube thing is that like it's not no hustle thing. It's a mission. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. One King of Kings, one throne. Thrones are the house of the great King David. I and I the generation of them that seek him, that seek the high face, O Jah. So lift up your heads, O you Ethiopians, and be lifted up, O you ever live indoors, and let the King of Mount Zion Yadi. Well, we a king, we're that crown. Stepping on the ring now, she won't back down. Ready for be a can fi stand our ground. Attack the black man and them get smacked down. No, she a queen, we're that crown. Stepping on the ring now, she won't back down. Ready for be a can fi stand our ground. Attack the black woman and them get smacked down. For combat, have to stand for the black. Stand against the beast when the beast come attack. When the beast send crack, try to tear us down. When the lion roar, everybody hear the sound. In Babylon town, wicked man grind drone. Earthquake shake, all them bars will break. Well, here's a hot take, there's a brimstone lake. Somebody gotta pay for the choice they make. Yo, be careful what you say, cause some news is fake. And every crew got a stitch to watch the moves you make. Well, it's not Drake, but the song's still great. Give your truth and rights, ladies, move the way. Say yo, we a king, we're that crown. Stepping on the ring now, she won't back down. Ready for be a can fi stand our ground. Attack the black man and them get smacked down. She a queen, we're that crown. Stepping on the ring now, she won't back down. Ready for be a can fi stand our ground. Attack the black woman and them get smacked down. Look how the bassline heavy, move them head but them still not ready. Out in the street and them filled with doubt. So every day Babylon no stop turn them out.